Tuesday Talk Reviews here, or Wednesday Talk Reviews, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm here by myself today, and I'm going to be reviewing Bleach 528, Everything But the Rain. So this was a pretty so-so chapter. It felt pretty short to me. It really didn't add too much, but it seems like it definitely is going to be a nice setup chapter next week, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So it starts off with Ichigo back to Earth, and he's right outside his house. So he's kind of wondering, about his heritage, recalls a talk he had with his dad. His dad tells him that when he thinks the right time is, he's going to tell him the truth. Then Ichigo switches over to the fact that he's not in his Shinigami form. He's in his physical form, his real body. So he goes to Urahara's, I believe, and then he realizes how he's at Wako Mundo. But after Ichigo left, this was kind of funny. His dad pops through the door like, "Hey, Ichigo, what's up?" And he realizes he's not there, and he silently curses or something like, "Ah, that bastard." So that was kind of funny. So Ichigo, apparently, he goes to his boss's house, I believe, and I don't really remember her name, but it doesn't really matter. So that was kind of boring about that. There's only one thing that was kind of funny. It's like she kind of moves in, like she's gonna kiss him or something, and then she headbutts him. So that was pretty funny. But then his dad shows up in his Shinigami form, which is really badass. I really like that. So Ichigo tells his boss, I gotta go, so he can go talk to his father, so she doesn't think he's crazy or whatever. So Ichigo's dad tells him that, it's the right time. We can talk about the birds and the bees and all that stuff. But no, they're gonna talk about Ichigo's heritage. They're gonna talk about his mother and his dad. Wasn't surprised that his Bankai is broken. So it starts with a flashback of Ichigo's dad being injured and lying on the ground, and Ichigo's mother comes up and starts giving him medical attention, and she says she's a Quincy. Shock, shock, like we didn't know he was a Quincy. So it was nice to have some confirmation on that, I guess, but like I said, we already knew he was a Quincy, but it was still nice in itself to get some confirmation about that. So next week it's gonna seem like it's gonna be really awesome. I've been waiting a while to kind of learn the truth about Ichigo. It always really kind of piqued my curiosity when Aizen had said, he had been studying Ichigo since he was born, or when he was when his mother was pregnant with him. I don't know, something like that. So, who knows what's gonna happen next week? But I think it's gonna be really awesome. It's a nice setup chapter. So, anyways, what did you guys think about this chapter? I'd like to know, are you guys excited about next week's chapter? What do you think his dad's going to tell him? What do you think so special about Ichigo? And did you guys like the chapter, or what didn't you like? Just tell me below, and thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. See you.